concept car was conceived and designed at the Audi Design Studio in Malibu, just a stone's throw away from the Pacific Coast Highway, the legendary coastal road. Studio manager Gael Buzyn and his team are the creative minds behind the project. He describes the idea behind the project: the Activesphere is unique. It is a new type of crossover that cleverly combines the elegance of an Audi Sportback, the practicality of a SUV and true off-road capabilities. With an electric drive and quick charging technology from Audi's PPE modular system, the Audi Activesphere joins the Sphere family of concept vehicles. With no local emissions, a range of over 600 kilometers, and extremely fast charging times thanks to 800-volt technology, it combines the sustainability, dynamics, and long-distance capability of state-of-the-art electric vehicles. With dimensions of 4.98 meters long, 2.07 meters wide and 1.60 meters high, the Audi Activesphere concept belongs to the premium segment. Typical of an electric car, his wide wheelbase of 2.97 meters provides maximum legroom for the occupants. The front and rear overhangs are correspondingly short, giving a much more compact impression than the numbers suggest. From every point of view, the Audi Activesphere concept seems cast in one piece. Its large 22-inch wheels and impressive ground clearance, typical Audi flat cabin and dynamic roof arch give it proportions that are decidedly reminiscent of a sports car. The 285/55 tires are large enough to handle any terrain and contoured to accentuate the Activesphere's off-road prowess. Wheels have moving segments. Open for optimal ventilation off-road and closed for optimal aerodynamics on the road. The sleek, stylish camera mirrors on the two front doors are also specially designed to minimize air resistance. The lack of hard edges results in smoother transitions between convex and concave surfaces across the body, as well as soft shadows. Viewed from the side and rear, the rear wheel arches are accentuated and appear horizontal, visualizing the dynamic possibilities of the concept vehicle. Glass is an important part of the vehicle body, but it's not just head height. The front and end of the Activesphere are adorned with the single frame that is the face of the brand. This single frame is designed as a transparent glass that provides passengers with an unobstructed view through the wide edge of the road in front of the car. Additionally, when the Activesphere is in off-road mode, the lower door areas have side glass surfaces that appear to naturally dissolve the boundaries of the interior space. A wide, curved tailgate ensures optimal lighting conditions with a large glazed area, and the roof itself is transparent, allowing plenty of daylight into the interior. The exterior clearly demonstrates the vehicle's off-road capabilities, with voluminous wheel arches showcasing variable, electronically controlled quattro four-wheel drive. The ground clearance of the Audi Activesphere is also variable. Perfect for off-road use, it can be raised by 40 mm from the base height of 208 mm and lowered by the same amount for road use. This benefits both center of gravity and aerodynamics at high speeds. The Audi Activesphere has a departure angle of 18.9 degrees for off-road driving and a departure angle of 28.1 degrees. The variable ground clearance is reminiscent of the Audi Allroad, an Audi model family that has had an enthusiastic and loyal fan base in the C and later B segments since 2000. From the first generation, the family also features air suspension with variable ground clearance and, as a key design feature, a visually distinctive floor pan with underride protection elements. Avant package options are equally important on all all-road models. With the Activesphere, the Sportback hatchback combines all-road design elements with technical equipment for the first time. For this reason, Audi calls the new body his variant in contrast to the all-road Active Sportback. Another new variation on the all-road theme, the Audi Activesphere concept features a dark high-gloss finish in Arctic teal under the doors in the front, rear and side areas to visually distinguish the floor assembly and cabin. It features a matte surface. Metal strips placed parallel to each other are integrated here with slightly offset vertical knobs. These elements are used with increased ground clearance to visualize off-road mode. The Audi Activesphere concept is a border crosser, a master of transformation. The rear section in particular reflects the customer's active lifestyle and can also carry bulky sports equipment without sacrificing the elegance and sportiness of the Sportback silhouette. If desired, the transparent rear windowy slider can also be made almost flush with the roof of the Audi Activesphere. At the same time, the lower vertical segment of the rear is folded horizontally. For example, it opens up a spacious loading area with brackets for an electric bike, called Activesphere. The stern side panels, the C-pillars, are left in place to maintain the Activesphere's dynamic silhouette, while electric bulkheads extend behind the rear seats to keep the cabin protected from the elements. Isolate. A ski rack is integrated in the center of the roof structure. In its basic position, it's perfectly flat and barely visible through the roof arch, but it can be extended as needed to securely attach and carry skis. Sphere sets the tone. A common part of the names of the Audi Sky Sphere, Grand Sphere, Urban Sphere and now Activesphere Sphere alludes to the interior. Kilowatts, km/h or lateral acceleration are no longer the top design specifications for this new generation of vehicles. Rather, the starting point is the resident's interior, living space, and experience during the trip. Your needs and desires shape our room's architecture and function. This reassessment changes the design process itself. All discussions start with the interior and its design. Only then are the packaging, proportions and exterior lines designed. Sphere sets the tone. A common part of the names of the Audi Sky Sphere, Grand Sphere, Urban Sphere and now Activesphere Sphere alludes to the interior. Kilowatts, km/h or lateral acceleration are no longer the top design specifications for this new generation of vehicles. Rather, the starting point is the resident's interior, living space, and experience during the trip. Your needs and desires shape our room's architecture and function. This reassessment changes the design process itself. All discussions start with the interior and its design. Only then are the packaging, proportions and exterior lines designed. The epitome of clarity and order, it's the first impression passengers have when entering the interior of the Audi Activesphere through the wide open doors. Vertical and horizontal planes and right angles dominate the structure of the room. The interior zones are kept in horizontal contrasting colors, with the dominant eye-catcher being the seat surfaces and the doors and front panels in warm lava red, which contrasts with the dark exterior when viewed through the side windows. Target. Dark colors, black, anthracite, dark gray, are also dominant above and below this middle zone. For independent seats are suspended like extensions of the high, continuous center console. The upper inner edge of the seat shell on the center console is shaped horizontally as an armrest. The designer envisioned the seat, back and shoulder surfaces as three separate wraparound shells. The lateral support is good, just for the looks. Plus, it appears to float, balancing automotive functionality with the elegance of a lounge chair. When the Audi Activesphere concept drives in automated driving mode, the instrument panel, steering wheel and pedals disappear into an invisible position. Especially in the front row seats, there is a large amount of space in front of the driver, extending to the very front end of the active space and beyond. For clear visibility, the fully glazed single frame gives passengers an unobstructed view of the road ahead. The dash itself works like an XL soundbar, via wooden slats, in both the deployed and stowed positions, as do the full-width smart air vents. If the driver wants to get behind the wheel, the dashboard and steering his wheels rotate from a flush position under the windshield. Each driver can individually set the ideal ergonomic position. Contactless MMI controls for doors, such as window and seat settings, are always within sight and reach. The architecture and sense of space of the Audi Activesphere are dominated by the high, continuous center console. An electric car, of course, does not require a cardan shaft in the console, but provides space for storage and onboard bars, cooling or heating. The top cover is transparent, allowing the bottles and glasses to be seen, but optically integrating the voluminous console inside. There is a console on the roof where 4 AR headsets for reality systems are stored within reach of all passengers. Due to its dimensions and performance level, the Audi Activesphere concept is perfectly suited for use with Audi's most innovative electric drives. Premium Platform Electric, PSA for short. Like the related concept cars Audi Grand Sphere and Audi Urban Sphere, the Activesphere concept utilizes this modular system in series production. Under Audi's leadership, development is underway with Porsche AG, and the first PP-based Audi series vehicles will be gradually unveiled by the end of 2023. PPE is designed specifically for battery electric drives, so you can take full advantage of all the benefits of this technology to improve your vehicle's driving characteristics, economy and packaging options. This will enable Audi to effectively expand the range of electric vehicles in its portfolio across the high-volume B and C segments. In addition, economies of scale allow us to integrate luxury-class technology in different model variants in a model range that is unmatched in the premium market. PPE is the first platform designed for unprecedented mass production of vehicles, including not only high-clearance SUVs and CUVs, but also thin cars that are part of Audi's core lineup, such as the Audi A6 series. And the wheelbase is almost identical to the Audi Activesphere concept. A core element of future PSA fleets is the axle-to-axle battery module. The Audi Activesphere concept holds around 100 kilowatt-hours of energy. By using the entire vehicle width between the axles, the battery can be laid out relatively flat. The electric motors on the front and rear axles of the all-wheel drive Audi Activesphere concept deliver a total output of 325 kilowatts and a system torque of 720 Newton meters. The front and rear wheels are connected with a 5-link axle. The concept car has the Audi adaptive air suspension with adaptive dampers. Central to drive technology for all future PPE models is 800-volt charging technology. As with the Audi e-tron GT Quattro, this allows batteries of up to 270 kilowatts to be charged very quickly at fast charging stations. With PSA, this innovative technology enters the high-volume mid and high-end segment for the first time. PPE technology enables charging times close to traditional fuel-off in combustion engine vehicles. In just 10 minutes, you can have enough energy on board for over 300 kilometers. The 100 kilowatt-hour battery charges 5 to 80% within 25 minutes. With a range of well over 600 kilometers, the Audi Activesphere can boast of being suitable for countless long distances.